What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Diabolic versus Talib Kweli. For those that don't know, these two MCs are sort of beefing right now. I love these guys. Both of them have tons of love for both these rappers. They've made some great material over the years. And for those that don't know these guys, Diabolic, he rolls with Immortal Technique, Poison Pen. He's part of Rebel Arms. And with Talib Kweli had a group with Mos Def called the Black Star, He had a bunch of solo albums as well. He started Blacksmith Records. I don't know if that's still around anymore. He was part of Raucus in the late 90s. Great fucking record label. But how this started was over Twitter, I believe. And I guess Talib Kweli was tweeting whatever. And you know, Talib Kweli is what you would deem as a conscious MC. Well, he doesn't want to be labeled that, but I've said this before. What he talks about, you can lump into that category. And he was talking on I guess pro-black issues or whatever. And Remedy from that's a Wu-Tang affiliate, Remedy Ross. He asked Talib Kweli, is he pro-black, racist, or both? And that's how the whole exchange started, because Remedy asked him this question, and you know, Talib Kweli, they were having a back and forth, and so finally, I guess this happened around April. Diabolic finally got in the conversation and said, dude, man, you generalize too much, man. Something to that effect. You generalize too much. And Talib Kweli said, just retweet where I did. And he goes, dude, you need to, and the Diabolic told him, you need to check yourself. Why am I gonna go do it? You know, go see what you're doing. You say when a white rapper says this, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, there was a series of back and forths. Talib also penned a essay called When White Fragility Meets Hip Hop, I believe it's called. I don't know if that's the full name, but I'll leave it down there. And you guys could read it. Interesting. And now we're fast forward to today. Shout out to Quincy Thompson for sharing this with me. Diabolic released a track called Inequality, and fucking crazy track, man. I think the beat was dope. Shout out to Junior Machno for producing that shit. He's a great producer. Check him out. Talib responded with a series of tweets, and he said, well, you know, it took you, I think, a month to write that. He goes, I'm gonna murder you in a day. And then he came out with a track called You Tried It. And he was responding back to Diabolic, and he had a few bars at the end for Remedy. Now, I want y'all to go listen to these tracks, come back, tell me what you think. Me personally, I know people want to know what I think. I think that Diabolic's track was harder because content-wise, he stayed on topic. He was beelining it towards him as far as topic-wise. Yeah, he clowned him a little bit here and there, but it was straight on point, bar for bar. Kweli, you know, his beat was kind of lighter than Diabolic's. He kind of, it seemed like he was more clowning him, and then he was using the like, you know, who hurt you and this and that, nobody knows you, instead of really staying on point. And he did bring up this issue with the Kickstarter, which he did via tweets, and I'm glad that Diabolic kind of addressed that in the song too. He was trying to say that he stole from his fans or whatever. I can't speak on that because I wasn't directly involved with the Kickstarter. I didn't even know about it, honestly. I have all of Diabolic's albums, so I can't really speak on that Kickstarter thing, whether or not he stole money. If he did, that is kind of fucked up. I don't know what he's doing with it. I don't know if he's still, you know, I think he mentioned in the song that he's still gonna ship out whatever needs to be shipped out or whatever. But song-wise, I think Diabolic has the better track. Content-wise, I mean, y'all know how I feel about pro-blacks nowadays, the modern-day pro-black. I believe that, you know, and you hear this in Kweli's song at the end when he says he labels them as white supremacist rappers, and to me, that's kind of like a low blow or a cheap shot, because to me, it's like how black people label other black people who don't agree with them. They'll label them coons and say, well, you're a coon. Oh, you're a white supremacist. And I've talked about this before, just like how Blue labeled the Step Brothers, Evidence, and Alchemist, labeled them white supremacists. Meanwhile, he has no proof of this. He's just saying it to rile you up. I don't think that they're white supremacists again. I said I would make a video on this because someone asked me about this. Someone kind of was going back and forth with me, and you know, yeah, I'm not gonna turn this into one of those videos. Just watch some of my previous videos, you know exactly where I stand. As far as these tracks, I think Diabolic got the better track, to me. And yeah, I even seen some people make the comment on Facebook, oh well, once he used the definition hook, I turned it off. I just said, oh, he took the L. I mean, why? Why is that? Oh man, this generation just drives me crazy. Anyway, listen to the tracks. Leave your opinion down there. Let me know what you think, all right? Shout out to Diabolic. I know you watch my shit. Shout out to Talib Kweli as well. And everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.